And good morning, truckers. This is Mr. Kasarian, and we are back behind the wheel. Alright, without too much ado, let's get started. So how's everyone today? Good? Good? I hope so. Not doing too badly on my side either. That whirring sound you may or may not hear, that is my laptop's fan. It is deciding to start to die on me. So I guess I'll have to get a new one soon. Oh well. I think I've already explained what I want to do with my laptop. I want to retire this one. It's about 3 years old. And this time I'm actually going to get myself a Ultrabook and probably a gaming desktop. I'm finding that a lot of the limiter I'm having on a lot of my games is actually my graphics card. Laptops can't pack in a very powerful graphics card just because of their size. I mean, unless you're talking a barely luggable Alienware, you know, one of the big old ones. The new ones, they don't pack the same power in there, you know? They can't. There isn't enough space. There isn't enough space to fit the thing. There isn't enough space for cooling, you know. So that's what I think I'll do. The laptop I'm looking at is going to be good enough to do what I want it to do. It'll be good enough to record Minecraft in this, as long as they don't, you know, change up too much. But what I'll be able to do is get a desktop in the future. Because, as far as I can tell, processor technology is kind of stalled out for a little while. Which is fine with me. You know, we're at that point where, you know, we're running into that good old-fashioned hard limit of how many gates can we actually squeeze into a single chip. Because there's actually a practical limit, believe it or not. There's a very practical limit. Once gates get small enough, they actually start to blend together. Electrons start to be able to just jump through the material that the gates are packaged into. So you have to... There's a theoretical upper limit on how many gates you can put in. Oh boy. But yeah. That is until we develop some new type of processor technology that completely eliminates that concern entirely. So we don't even have to worry about it anymore. Soon enough. I need to turn those notifications off for you guys. Because I know you can probably see all my my Steam friends as they're doing their stuff. You know, I have played over 24 hours of this game now. 24 hours of Euro Trucks. I don't have all that in episodes, but 24 hours. You know, that's a number you have to sit back and think about, isn't it? Like, I've played 24 hours. I've played a day of my life of this video game. It's kind of terrifying when you think about it. I mean, that's nothing compared to the record I'm holding on my Skyrim play, or, you know, any other one of my games. I don't even want to think about how much Minecraft I've played. Maybe even a month. I spent like a month of my life playing that game. And most of that was before I even became a YouTuber, too. You know? Before I had a reason to. Excuse. Because let's face it, I now have an excuse. Not yet, no. Not unless I'm actually making money, it's not a real excuse. Which I'm not. Don't think that with 100 subscribers I'm raking in the dough here, guys. You know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers are what you need before you actually start making decent money. Money enough to live on. No, I do this because I enjoy it. You know? I'd be talking at myself anyways if I was playing these games, and, you know, you get interesting things. Oh, I have a Twitter. Yeah, I finally gave in. I have a Twitter now. I'm announcing all my uploads on my Twitter. Yep, I gave in. I am now a Twit. Yep. Twit, that's another term for some sort of a pregnant animal. It's called a twit, and I don't remember which one. Huh. Oh, so I got myself a, I didn't get myself, I recharged my tablet. I burned out the last power pack. Not power pack, the charger, the converter. I burned it out because I was using a car inverter to charge it. And I wasn't turning the, I wasn't turning it off before I turned the car off. And so apparently it actually blew out the converter. You'd think I would have learned after the first two. This is the third I've gone through. But that's okay. We all learn, right? I guess I don't have to change lanes. I guess this is pretty much straight. So yeah, I'm now using it again, actually. Oh, loan installment. Almost 6,000 euro. Yeah, I'm using my my tablet again. I'm actually planning on using it for my Minecraft stuff, so I don't have to alt-tab out and look at the wiki. I have no idea what that speed limit sign just said. I think that just said 70. Could have said 65. Roadwork, maybe? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with European traffic laws. Hey, look, there's a guy in there. I think that one just said 90, maybe? I don't know, I can't tell. That's the problem, you drive by them so fast, it's really actually kind of hard to tell what the signs are saying. So yeah, what other news? Oh, the big news. This is Thursday, so I already actually uploaded a Euro Truck for the day. And I'm going to be working on Minecraft right after this one. But, we have sold my grandmother's house in New Jersey. I know you guys have heard me mention this. They moved her up here a little while ago. We've been trying to sell our house. It's just been disaster after disaster after disaster. Well, we sold it. We did it. We sold the house in New Jersey. It's done. It's gone. It's someone else's problem now. Not that it wasn't a nice house. You know, we just had to put a bit of work into it, you know. None of it was really the house. Excuse me. None of it was really the house's fault. You know, the house was in New Jersey, Hurricane Sandy damage, and then water damage from the hurricane, and, you know, not really structural, but the hurricane ripped some shingles off it, and this and that, and yeah, it was a mess. It was not the sort of thing you want to have happen when you're trying to sell a house, basically. It's really not what you want to have happen when you're trying to sell a house. And then it was mold, and it was just a disaster. But we sold it. They signed paperwork about half an hour ago. My mother and I are going to have a little celebration. We're going to get some fried fish from a local restaurant near us. It's really good. I fried fish, I know. But, yeah, that's finally out of my hair. I am so relieved. I am so absolutely, utterly relieved to get that out of the way. And school for me is starting soon. It actually starts on the 5th of next month. So that's going to be fun, back in school again. I don't know if I'll be able to maintain this schedule when I'm in school, in between working and schoolwork and homework and lecture and all that. So I may cut down a bit. I may end up giving myself some more off days where I don't have a video going up. I hope you guys understand. You know, I am a college student. That's what happens. You'll get more videos over the breaks and over the holidays and over, you know, that sort of stuff. I've come to the decision that I'm not going to be starting up another single-player series. I'm going to leave it on the server that I'm on now with Greg Tech. And that I'm either going to try and upgrade the map to 1.6 when all the mods are ready for it. Which, if anyone knows how to do that, please let me know. Let me know now. If anyone otherwise, I'm just gonna wipe the map. That's it. Simple as that. Just gonna wipe the map, start all over again. Still with Greg Tech. Still with Greg Tech on hard mode because I hate myself. Not really, but I like the challenge. I like how it slows down the gameplay. You know, it forces you to think sideways, like, okay, how do I get this resource, you know? Well, I haven't found any bauxite for aluminum, so I'm going to have to grind up these random gems I've been finding because they have some aluminum in them. Well, that's good. Maybe if I can centrifuge some clay dust. Okay. You know, that sort of thing, where you're moving back and forth and approaching an issue from multiple different directions. To me, that's what's fun, you know? Approaching things from different directions and coming up with interesting solutions to problems. Like, right now I'm running into the issue where... Okay, yeah, straight ahead. Right now I'm running into the issue where... Did they add traffic? Like, this is the heaviest amount of vehicles on the road that I have ever seen in my entire time playing this game. Like, this is like proper, you know, 2 o'clock in Boston. On a highway in Massachusetts. I don't know what actual traffic densities are like for you people who actually live over in, you know, the UK. But this is about a nice clear 2 o'clock. maybe 2 o'clock on a Saturday. You can tell because we're still moving. If this was, you know, mid-evening, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in Massachusetts on a highway, we would be going an inch and then braking, and an inch and then braking, and then an inch and then braking, and then an inch and then braking. And we'd be doing that all the way to the highway. Seriously, up here, if you actually look at the rest stops, the rest stops in this city, in this state, are actually busier at 5 o'clock than they are at midnight. Well, because you have to sleep sometime if you're a truck driver, right? So why not sleep during rush hour? Drive all night, rest for rush hour in the morning. If you're going to have to lose that time anyways, why not lose, you know, the time that you don't want to be driving? Namely, rush hour, when it isn't so much driving as hoping you're pointing downhill, that way you just have to use your brake to stop. But I can't imagine. I mean, that must just be horrible in a truck like this. Because you're so big, right? If you're on a flat. Your truck is so big that you have to, like, push the gas to accelerate, right? Like, in my little Toyota, I can just take my foot off the brake and I start to roll forward. But a truck like this, you have to actively push the gas forward. The heck is that? Okay, so then it's not like you just have to, like, lightly tap the brake to stop. No, you have to, like, push the brake to stop one of these things once you've gotten it moving. So can you imagine how frustrating rush hour traffic must be for these guys? I mean, oh my word. I would go bananas. Yeah. I can already hear you now. Like you're not already, Mr. Kazarian. Well, yes, okay, that's a fair point. I'm saying a lot today, aren't I? Yeah, I guess I am. So, we are 18 minutes out. I am doing 107 kilometers an hour, which I suppose is probably a little quick for this sort of terrain, but that's okay. I don't especially care. Let's get in this lane. I am so happy that car is up for that. Buddy. What? I didn't swing mine enough. There, you guys can go. He all happy now? Oi. That's dumb. That's really like... Because look, we're taking a right-hand turn. I bet they're going to add a right lane back onto this thing in like a half a mile. Should have just stayed in the breakdown lane and driven past them all. Oh my word. This is just silly. Okay, can you guys read the sign? 50. Oh, majestic. I barely even tapped that guy. I barely even tapped him. Apparently, I just needed a little bit of a honk to get himself going in the morning. Come on, buddy. Lay it on. See, I can almost not see past my mirrors there. If he had kept going straight, I would have been fine. we're going to come up here. Oh. Whoops. And right into here. Let's pull it all the way over. Take a look at the outside. Nope, screwed that one up. You know, this is really hard. Push the truck a little bit this way. Flying around a little bit. Alright, we're still a little bit off. Let's flatten her this way. Oh, look at this. Ah, look at that. Detached. Good job. Level 12, skilled worker. I have high value cargo at max. So let's take long distance driving. 850 kilometers. Nice. And I got either a text or a phone call while I'm doing this. Oh, a new message. Hopefully it's not... Okay, yes, good. Okay, good. Whew, I was worried with my boss telling me, like, hey, you forgot something at work or something. Okay. Actually, was one of my friends responding to my, it's sold, the house, it's sold. Okay, I'll be right back as soon as I check to see how much time we have left for this episode. And the answer is plenty of time. So let's see what we have on the job market. That's a hike away, okay. That's in the UK, which I would like to avoid. Whoa, that's a bit of a hike too. Okay, what's coming out of Brussels? Nothing good. I haven't really discovered Rotterdam, have I? Let's check the freight market. You know what? Just up the A4. Let's go up the A4 to Amsterdam and see what we have up there. Always feels weird when you're driving without a trailer, by the way. It's like, what am I doing? Like, this is really strange. Also, with this giant engine in this thing, it's like, oh, this feels weird. This feels really weird. Okay, actually, before I go racing off, let me check my job market and see if I have anything going to Amsterdam. No, I don't. I got something going to Paris, but it's really low price. Everything here is going up to the UK. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everything I have is going up to the UK. Okay, the sign said Amsterdam this away, so... See, this is me actually reading signage. Yeah, Amsterdam. Okay. Cruise control. Yeah, it's very rare here in the States to see trucks traveling like this. If I could have picked up a route to Amsterdam, I would have done it in a heartbeat. But it didn't look like there was anything really available going up there. Which is fine. Let's see what we have here. No messages. Oh, that's a curb. Oops. Distracted driving. Actually, let me pull this open here. Let me see what I have in my email. We can help you grow. Nothing interesting. Fine. Okay, yep, I am completely sick of driving slow. I swear they bungee. Of course, I'm in 2 lanes here, which is probably why. We're coming up the A4. Yeah, this is definitely a very interesting ride. A lot of tunnels, actually. A lot of tunnels. Yeah, I know I'm burning gas doing this, but... whatever. Ah, 50 more XP for 100 kilometers of free roam. Nice. Oh, look, another tunnel. Alright, let me check my map now. Nope, I want the A10 turnoffs. Okay. I want to turn off for Amsterdam. Okay. That's where one of the ferries is. Alright. Well, that probably explains why I was getting all those trips to England. Amsterdam this way, okay. And then that must be the route for the ferry over there. That's fine. It's funny in this game, you actually don't see any trucks running without their, You don't see any trucks running without trailers. Which I always think is kind of strange, because you see that you don't see them often, but you do see them up here when they're deadheading. You see it every now and you see it occasionally. Okay, this looks like it. I've driven through here, but I don't know when I drove through here, to be honest with you. Oh, that's 100 km speed limit. Amsterdam. But I think I want to go another... Yeah, still getting the feeling on those brakes there. Amsterdam. Oh, see, there's one who's deadheading. Okay. Okay, Amsterdam discovered. We have sleeping areas, which is nice. Buddy. Thank you, sir. I never realized they actually modeled the people in those coaches. It's pretty good. Alright, let's pull in and get some rest here. At least I don't have a trailer on me. Alright, let's stop the engine. Let's take a nap, and let's see what we have in the morning. Alright, job market, freight market. Osnabrück to Bremen to Hamburg. Oh, look at this. And this. Sand. Really? Going all the way over to Berlin. All the way. It's 2,000. It's $2,000 less. But oh man, that looks so nice. But that's shorter. So let's set it as a destination. Let's pick up the cargo and then call it an episode, shall we? All right. What are you doing up at this hour of night? So yeah, we'll take out another one of these runs. Okay, I totally cut him off, but that's fine. He can deal with it, I guess. Oh, I hate this depot. I hate this depot so much. There we go. Alright, let's pick up the route going up to... Oh, it's tracked with GPS. From Tremere. Alright, let's get this thing picked up and we'll call it an episode. Let's get our... I'm sorry, whoever car that was, but they did a terrible job lighting this place. Oh, they have another trailer laying right up alongside of it. I'm sorry to everyone watching this, but this is actually much harder than it appears in the middle of the night. Alright, so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, how on earth am I get out of here? I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, leave me a like, comment, or a subscription. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, happy trucking.